Hello, everybody. This is Eileen Pasadni. I am a director with Beauty Control, and I am helping Fenice Marketing, Christine Fetters, this week to get you all started with social media and getting your platform set up. And I'm just very, very excited that Christine is doing this for us because everything is going to be custom for Beauty Control. And I'm so excited to share with you today. So first off, just welcome for being here and congratulations for taking the step into social media. You have made the wise decision. You definitely are heading in the right direction with your business. This is basically the modern gold rush, and those of us who are taking a leap into the dark here are definitely seeing rewards from it. So I want to encourage you that you are in the right direction by being here, and just want to welcome you, and we're so excited to have you here. Today we are mainly going to cover your business page on this webinar today. So make sure to grab a coffee or your favorite beverage, maybe pick a Diet Coke or water, whatever you like. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. I want to make sure you grab a notepad and a pen, something to write with. It's very important to take notes during this webinar. And just also suggest turning off your phones. Put on some headphones, eliminate distractions. Don't try multitasking during this webinar because this is a time for you to invest in yourself and your business. So go ahead, pause the video, and once you've done that, you can resume this informative video. Awesome. Now that you've done all that, let's go ahead and get started. So first, we want to thank you for your kindness and leap into this journey with social media. We are going to cover some basics this month, and in the months to come, we are going to dive further into Facebook parties, Instagram, branding, verbiage, and how to get the sale, and so much more. So don't worry if people take images from this group, because we are going to take you behind the scenes and show you the purpose for why we post the image and the call to action we use, also known as verbiage, to get those booking, sales, and recruits that we need. I have had a lot of people ask me about Facebook parties, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this webinar, not much, but just that right now we really want to focus. Christine and I went back through and looked at a lot of business pages, and some of you have some great business pages. Some of you could work a little bit on them, and that's okay. I want to just reiterate, it's okay no matter where you're at in this class. You can be way up there, you can be feeling like you're just getting started, because we are all learning. And even people like me who are jumping onto the social media bandwagon, we are still learning every day new things for our business. So we just want to make you feel comfortable wherever you're at in this call. I also want to make a quick announcement. We honestly did not expect the flood of people to come into this group. So Christine has actually been working like 11 hours a day, just processing applications and then working to get those people into the group. She just got off the phone with me today and said she is going to have to close the Google form for a while until she can get caught up with the wave of consultants she has yet to get into the group. So once she has caught up, she will be able to reopen the Google form. It's just that she wants to make sure that the people that have paid are in the group and are all taken care of before she takes on new clients into the group. So just bear with us. This is also a learning process for Christine. She is used to coaching people more one-on-one and businesses one-on-one, bigger business accounts. So this is a huge undertaking to take on. I think we're at 100 consultants in this group now for social media marketing. So we're really excited to have you here. Just bear with us as we are getting started, which leads me into, I just want to apologize too for any inconvenience. This was just beyond both of our expectations for the response that she received. But just explaining this a little further, I am helping Christine because when I begged her to do this, she had so much going on for Christmas and New Year's, but I knew that you all needed help with selling online and that she had the answers. So even though you are seeing me a lot right now, that's okay. That will change once she gets home from the holidays, and she will be the real face of this. So I'm just here to support her until she gets the system down for how we will proceed with the workshop down the road. And if you're watching this, ladies, this is huge. This is a huge opportunity that you're a part of. Just so you know, I've paid people anywhere from $25 to $200 for a webinar like the one you are going to watch today. So you're definitely getting your investment back tenfold in this webinar alone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So realistic expectations for this course. I want to start off with this. Give yourself time and patience. This is really important, ladies. You know, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is not something that's going to happen in a few weeks. It is going to take time. So I just want you to take that deep breath in and just know that you have to give yourself that time to grow yourself and grow your business and grow your clients. This is going to be a huge learning curve for your entire business. So give yourself time and patience to learn how to do all of this. People like Jennifer Piper Kennedy and Lauren Bass, just want to touch base on this a little bit. I know everybody wants to be them. I want to be them. But they have had years and years worth of experience and knowledge that they have grown through the course of those years. So, you know, they've definitely been working. Now, the good news is that they've made mistakes, and Christine has made mistakes, so you're going to learn from other people's mistakes and not have to waste the time making the same mistakes. So that's the good news for you as you proceed in this journey with social media entrepreneurship. The other thing too is that social media social media entrepreneurs before us have paved the way, and it's not just us. You know, we're not having to play catch up. We're just having to we're having to learn this a little quicker, and we're just having to press ahead with everything that is coming on board. I mean, every day Facebook and Instagram come up with something new, it feels like. So just give yourself time and patience as we move forward. Give yourself the commitment to be consistent. So what I mean by that is, as you proceed, you know, one of the things we want to make sure that you have is the calendar that Christine and I came up with. That is going to be the backbone of this webinar and of this class this month. So for now, we have a week's worth of posting and ideas for you to do, and every day we're going to post an idea for you to do. But our goal, and this does take time, is to get you consistent to posting every day on your personal feed. So, and we want to be teaching you how to post the right way and the right things to post. So make sure you just give yourself the commitment. I will do this. I will just be consistent to post every day. And that even if you're, you know, you feel like you're more ahead of the game, or if you're just a beginner, this is something that's really key. It's very simple, but it does take time. So make sure that you just have that commitment to be consistent in the group. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So what we mean by this is, you know, when you're running a marathon, a runner has to go through lots and lots of training and has to have the right tools, has to have the right tennis shoes, has to have the right practice in breathing, has to work his muscles to run that marathon. So the same thing applies for social media as you take this journey. This is a marathon that you're going to be running, and I can promise you, it will be exhausting and it will be hard, and there will be days that you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. So that is why Christine and I want to get you started the right way, so that you're taking, it might seem like baby steps at first, but if you're taking these steps now in the beginning and getting a good foundation for yourself, you are going to be able to run this marathon comfortably. And just prepare yourself that it's not a sprint, it's not something that is going to happen overnight. A realistic expectation, just to let you ladies know, is that for success, you have to give yourself at least a month and a half before you see sales coming in. That would be realistic. Some of you are already doing great at sales, and that's awesome. So by applying these consistent steps that we are going to show you, you will see an increase in what you're already doing. And for those of you who are just getting started, you will see an increase in your audience and in your following on Facebook. So let's go ahead and talk about what am I getting for my investment of $25 to $79 a month. You are getting a lot, I can promise you. There are photography groups that charge $95 a month. There are, Christine charged me $200 every month for coaching, and most of the coaches that I have seen outside of Christine charge minimum $500 a month. So you are getting a great opportunity here, and Christine is going to do this all specifically for Beauty Control. So I'm helping her with showing her the ins and outs. You know, like for example, this week it's going to be opportunity with Beauty Control and pretty much the entire month. So we're definitely going to drive opportunity home and show you how you can do that on social media. So let's start learning. All the world is stage. So one of the big words I want you to know about is platform. I want to make sure that you understand and don't get confused with these different words. So just to make sure that we're all on the same page as we press forward. So a platform, a lot of you probably already know this word, but a platform is basically anything where you are the stage. So some great examples of platforms would be Pinterest. Pinterest is a great platform. We're going to focus on Facebook for this month because Facebook has 80 million accounts, 80 million followers, so that is probably the biggest platform right now. Instagram is a great platform, Snapchat, and Twitter. These are all great resources, but we're going to focus mainly on Facebook to make sure you understand and feel very confident with how to use Facebook. Now on Facebook, there's a couple different I guess you could call them mini platforms, and so we want to make sure that you understand what these are and the difference between all of them. The first one is your profile. This is where your friends can see you. The one after that would be a Facebook group. This is a private club only certain members are invited to. We're going to talk about that in this webinar. Facebook event, which is a private, public, or a party. Now, I know a lot of you are very, very anxious to learn about Facebook parties, and I totally get that. I had to learn how to use my social media platforms, though, before I could learn how to do a Facebook party. So we want to make sure that you really are comfortable with posting consistently on these platforms, because if you do not have a good platform and a business page, you're not going to be able to do a Facebook party. So before you take that giant leap into there, we're going to make sure that you feel really confident with posting consistently on your profile and your business page, which leads me into your business page. So that's the other outlet that Facebook has for you. And you can set up a page in many ways. But for today, we're going to talk about a Facebook business page and setting up that as a public business or service. Now, some of you are asking Christine about setting it up as a brand. That's okay if you want to set it up as a brand. Either way works. I think it depends on how you want to use your business. So if you want to mainly stay at home and sell product from your home, I would set it up as a brand or product. If you are looking to do spa parties, like princess spa parties or one-on-one consultations, makeovers, I might set yourself up as a service. So it really depends on how you want to push your business forward in the future, and that just depends entirely up to you. So the window into your world. This is your profile with Facebook. I love profiles with Facebook. They are so much fun. So with a Facebook profile, this is where your friends can see you. Now, the mistake I see a lot of directors and consultants making, and I've even had to coach some of my new team members about this, you want to be really careful with what you're posting on your profile. I think when a lot of people start selling something new, they get really excited about it, right? We get all super excited about what we're selling, and the thing that we all start doing is selling on our profiles. We start posting a lot about the product and less about ourselves, and that's a very quick way to get people to unfollow you and to unfriend you, and you don't want that. You want that audience, and you want to gain that audience. So how can you post about your business in the right way? And we're going to talk about that a little bit here in a minute. So when posting on your profile, I always ask myself, what story am I telling today? In Beauty Control, we're coached to talk about our why, our reason for joining Beauty Control. So I would definitely make that part of your storytelling on Facebook. Did you start Beauty Control because you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom? Did you start Beauty Control for retirement? Did you start Beauty Control so you could travel more? Did you do it because you wanted to be able to pay off all your debt, buy a bigger house, get a nicer car, make memories, Christmases, have that time and flexibility? Those are all lifestyle things that you can be selling in your story. So I would definitely be posting things about that in your Facebook profile. It could be something as simple as going to Starbucks and taking a picture of your coffee and saying, oh my gosh, I love today, what a beautiful day outside. I'm getting a cup of coffee and I'm going to plan my month. What are you doing today, ladies? You know, so you can definitely engage with people without selling to them. One of the things I would love to post about, and I think this is on our calendar, is what are your dreams? You know, get people to start dreaming again. That's something that April Matheson has taught me, and I love it. So April, if you're watching, you could take your whole dream philosophy and turn that around as a story on your profile. You know, start telling other people's stories, or start telling your story about how you dream on your Facebook profile, just as an example. But you want to make sure that your profile is about telling your story. So the other question to ask is, who is your audience? Now, this is not just, you want to figure out who your audience is, and then we're going to talk about creating the audience you want. So who is following you on Facebook? I want you to go back through your Facebook, and I want you to see who is liking and commenting on your posts. Is it friends? Or is your pastor, religious, somebody following you? Your neighbor? Your old friend from high school? Is it family? Is family following you, like your Aunt Barbara or your grandma? Your cousins? Are those people liking and commenting your stuff? Your clients, are they commenting on your posts? Your team? Other beauty control consultants? Who is watching your life? This is something very important to be aware of, and we're going to talk about, now that once you figure out who is your audience, we want to figure out how we can find our audience, how we can sell to our audience. So one of the reasons why this is really important, Kirsten Lavelli came up with an awesome post, and I'm going to give her total credit for this. It was awesome. She posted using the spa kit, mini spa kit from the sales aid section. She posted a mini hand cream, lip appeal, warming green tea mask, everything that's in that little case, and said if her friends were willing to let her practice a Facebook party with them, she would give them that case for free. So I asked Kirsten if I could use that post, and she said absolutely, and I was very grateful to her for that. I used the post. I posted it on my profile, and I had a lot of people respond to it. Now, I booked about 4 parties from that. My other recruit booked 4 parties, and my other recruit booked 2, but then my other recruit, Allison, booked nothing. And she responded to me and said, I'm so disappointed. I've tried posting it, and nobody is responding to it. What can I do differently? So I went back to her Facebook profile, and I started scrolling through and doing some sleuthing, and I was looking to see who was following her. And I wrote her back, and I said, well, you have a lot of teenagers following you. You're a teenager, you're 18. You have a lot of teenagers that are going to be following you on Facebook. So my recommendation would be, this is not a great post for teenagers. They don't know what this is. They're not really interested in it. A much better post would be to post about makeup, because that's what your following is probably interested in. So I would definitely emphasize on makeup. So we came up together with like a little dollar store, goodie bag, and she posted that, and it was much, much better, and she had much better response to it. But I was trying to coach her on that call to figure out who her audience is and who did she want her audience to be. So that's something really important for you to be aware of as you proceed with your Facebook profile and your posting. Recognition and fun. So we're going to talk a little bit about Facebook groups where people engage. This is where your clients and your team is going to engage in shopping, sales, and fun. I want to make sure you're all listening at this point. If you already have a system that is working for you, don't change it, okay? Like some of you have said to me, well, I have my upline and I who run a team Facebook group for our clients or team. That's great. If you have something that's working for you, don't change it. But for those of you who don't have anything going on right now, or you feel like you have too much going on, let's work on simplifying this so that it's easy. So when posting in a group, always ask yourself, what is my call to action today? You should have 2 groups. You should have a team group for your sellers, and you should have one for your VIP clients. We're going to focus primarily on the VIP clients. Now on the right over here, this is my weekly sales challenge with my team. I pick a sales winner every 2 weeks, and they can post all of their all of their progress, like if they recruit, book, or sell anything, they can put that on the weekly sales challenge, and I pull a winner. So I love doing this because it gives them, motivation. That is my call to action with this post. I want to motivate my team, and I want to encourage them as they go out and sell, book, recruit. So every post that you do in your group should have a call to action to it. Are you looking to motivate? Are you looking to challenge them and get more spas on your calendar? Are you looking to, you have to think this way. So what is your call to action every time that you post? And I love this with my team. It's something really fun that we get to engage with. So make it fun. Make it about them, because it's just a lot of fun. Anyway, so rule of thumb too, this is very important. Whenever you're trying to fill your new groups with friends, you must get their permission. So what I mean by this is it's okay to maybe add 5 people that you know for a fact are your VIP clients, but don't invite like 100 people into your group, especially right away. That's a no-no. You wouldn't get into your car and put a whole group of people in your car and take them to your house and make them be spotted, right? So it's the same thing that applies on social media. You have to get someone's permission to invite them and get them to come to your group. I'm going to talk a little bit about this later on, some great ideas to do that. One of the ways that you can do that right now is to private message everybody individually that you know is a client and is following you on Facebook. So that would be a great way to fill your VIP client group. Maybe send them a private message that says, hey, hey Tiffany, make sure it's personable. Hey Tiffany, I am starting a VIP client group and I am so excited and I would love for you to be a part of this group. Let me know if you're interested. We're going to be doing fun games and a lot of recognition, and then we're also going to be doing a lot of sales in there. So I want to make sure that you're included in this group. Let me know if you'd like that. Say yes and I'll add you. You can even do that as a voice message now on your phone and just send that to everybody. So there's a lot of ways that Facebook lets you do that. But always asking at their permission. And then you can always do like an incentive or a game on your main profile to get people to join your groups as well. For example, one of the things that we did was, if you're posting a sale, I did the Duck Duck Goose game with the mascara. So they would say I, and I would say lash. And when I said lash, that was the winner. So I posted the mascara on my main profile and said, hey, we're having a really fun giveaway and I'm raffling off some free mascara. If you'd like to be included, click this link. And I gave them the link to my VIP group and I'll add you to my VIP client group. And that was a great way. I think I got 50 new clients just by doing that. So you can always use a game or incentive to get people to come to your VIP client group. The window into your store. Yay! So this is your business page. This is my business page, and Christine really helped me work on this. I love it. So your Facebook page, this is where people are going to follow your store. And the question you want to ask every time you post on here is, how can I engage with my following today? How can I engage, not sell, to my following today? So this is really key. Now, the 2 most important things on your business page are going to be your profile picture and your header. Your header needs to be like the window into your store. So this needs to be what's going to sell people to wanting to being a part of your store. And this is really exciting. So this is my profile picture. And I like this picture because I took it in the car. It's very light and bright. I kind of call this Instagram-y lighting. So this is a great way for people to follow you on your business page. It's basically just a window into your store. So women do like to be sold to. Sorry, women do not like to be sold to, but they do like to buy. And when they know, like, and trust you, they will buy from you. So on this page, you want to make sure that you are engaging with your followers so that they like and they trust you. If all you're posting is sales posts, trust me, they are probably not interested. The directors and consultants that are following you are, because they feel like they can use that for their personal pages, but clients do not like to look at that kind of stuff, and I'll explain what some good ways are that you can post. So goals for this week, we want to make sure that you're posting consistently the right material on your Facebook page. And the great rule of thumb that Christine gives is give, give, get. So we're going to talk about this. And an example for giving would be maybe teaching or giving an article. So here's a give that I did on my business page. The strong eyebrow game, hashtag the strong eyebrow game. And I had a lot of people asking me for tutorials on eyebrows. So I posted that. I posted like a Merry Christmas to people. And then I went Facebook Live. And on my Facebook Live, I actually didn't ask for a sale. I said 7 things with people with dry skin should never do. And I did the 7 deadly skins for dry skin. And it was great because people were learning as they were watching my video. And I actually recruited somebody from that video because she said I have terribly dry skin. And I was able to share the opportunity case with her in a private message, and she ended up joining my team. So this is an example of a give, give, get to get people to want to follow you. And if you're doing this algorithm consistently with what we are teaching you to post, you will have a great following. So what to post on my business page? Give, give, get. So this is why the calendar is the backbone to making you successful with what you are posting. And I'm going to give you some examples here of a giving post. So on the right here, you can see a great, cute collage. Everything's very eye-pleasing to the eye, and that's what you want. Notice there's nothing about beauty control, but there is. So giving posts, articles. This picture here is an article. This is a great way to maybe sell something like the Precision Brow Pencil, but you're not selling the Precision Brow Pencil. You're teaching people how to do their eyebrows. And by doing this, ladies, by teaching people, you're going to set yourself up as either the skincare or the beauty expert, whichever you want to be. You're going to brand yourself out that way. And we're going to talk about branding in future webinars. But when you are posting these giving posts, you're actually going to be teaching your audience. And that's key. Why is that key? I was doing a webinar about 2 weeks ago, and in this informative video, there was a link to a book called The Circle of Profits, and I highly recommend it. It was a great, great book, and as I was reading it, one of the things that he talked about was the internet, and the reason that the internet is the biggest resource right now for people is because the internet is free information. It is what attracts everybody to the internet. You can go on Google now and search anything, literally anything on the internet, and it will give you an answer back. So with the internet being the biggest source of free information, that is what people want. And so if you are only selling on your platforms, you are actually going to push people away. But if you are giving back to them by teaching and giving them free information, that's a totally different story. And you're going to create a great following, and it's much more approachable for people that want to buy from you. And as you're teaching them, people are going to see yourself as the beauty expert, as the skincare expert, and when they are struggling with their skin or thinking about buying skincare, because you have been so consistent to post and teach to them, they're going to say, maybe I should go back to that consultant and buy some skincare from her because she seems to really know what she's talking about. You see what I mean? So articles are a great thing to post. Selfies with a purpose. So what I mean by this is a great selfie that I posted. I got a lot of comments on this. And in this selfie, I am not selling anything. I'm just posting a pretty picture of myself, and I'm only wearing beauty control makeup. And when people were commenting on this post, oh my gosh, girl, you look so pretty. I was saying, thanks, girl. It's all beauty control makeup. Let me know if you'd ever like a free makeover. I'd love to do your makeup sometime. And I was booking glam spas by doing that. So I didn't post on there, hey, this is me, Eileen, woohoo, I'll book a glam spa with you and give you a free lipstick. I was just posting like, oh my gosh, I feel so pretty today, and that was it. And then by people commenting and engaging with me, I was then able to sell what I do and what I could offer them. Games. So we kind of talked about games already. Games are a great way to give back. Share other things besides beauty control. So you don't have to just sell beauty control. Now, I know you don't make profit from it, but like a t-shirt or a mug, this is very eye-pleasing. You know, people like to go on Pinterest and they like to look for things, and this is really cute. Now, I was looking at Miriam Albert's account and some of the other people's, but when I was searching Miriam, this t-shirt popped up, and so Miriam, I think you need to get this shirt because it's super cute. This would be a great thing for Miriam to post, like, buying the shirt this week because this is super adorable. Hashtag beauty boss. Hashtag beauty control boss. You know what I mean? So that's a great way for her to kind of like slip in beauty control, but without talking about beauty control front and center in front of people, and people are going to like that. You know, it's cute. So a mug, a picture of a mug or a picture of a wine glass, something sparkly. Today I posted about my phone case that my husband got me for Christmas. That was super fun, and people liked it. Now, questions. I love Christine for teaching me how to use questions, because questions have given me probably the best engagement than any other post I've ever posted. So this is a great example of a question that we came up with. Looking for a good Christmas makeup tutorial to do live next week. Which one stands out the most to you? Super simple. I had over 50 comments on this one post with people voting which eye tutorial they wanted me to do. They ended up voting D, and so I went live, Facebook Live, and taught them how to do this makeup tutorial. It was super fun. Nothing spectacular. I didn't have Lauren Fast super cool lighting, but I had a great following on that live stream, and a lot of people bought, especially on my team, bought the nude eye palette and the glitter eyeshadow from that video. So that was a great call to action that I did. So asking questions is a great way to engage a following on your Facebook. And then how-to videos. So going back to teaching, someone who's great at this is Lisa Herman Davis. So a lot of you are following Lisa. She is spectacular. And Lisa, if you're watching this, girl, you're just rocking it out. So she knows what she's doing. So awesome job to Lisa. Lisa has figured it out because she's a makeup artist. She likes to do bridal makeup, and she's branded herself as, you know, a makeup artist. So when she goes live every Monday with her Makeup Tip Mondays, she is basically branding herself as a makeup artist. And she has a huge, huge, huge following because of it. And she's not selling necessarily, she's teaching in all of those videos. So she's giving back to her audience. And that is key, ladies, if you are going to build a following. Positive quotes. So this was a great idea for a positive quote. I love, you know, positivity. Everybody loves positivity. One of the things you really want to be careful about, ladies, on your Facebooks, don't post negative stuff. Don't post political stuff. Don't post cuss words. Don't post any of that, because you don't know who's watching. It could be somebody who's super religious, and you post something and you just really offend that person, and then that person's never going to buy from you. So you have to understand that even though you have a real life and you are a real person, and there are things that, you know, define you, those things don't always have to be defined in business. You know, when you go into a business store, the owner is not out there, you know, defining himself all over the place. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you kind of keep it neutral and calm and positive for your clients, because you want to attract them into your store and you want to attract them to you. Write this down. One of the biggest things to remember is that you're not selling a product. You are selling yourself. So on these platforms, you are not selling a product. You are selling yourself. A lot of you saw Kelly Bratton's video during the holidays where she was like knocking on the door and like saying, hey, come into my store. I wanted to buy from Kelly that day. I was like, what? Why am I buying from Beauty Control? Why don't I just sign up as a client for Kelly? Because that video had the power to do that. Kelly is the queen of getting people to know, like, and trust her. And that video, just by that little hand gesture, like, come into my house, let me pamper you. Oh my gosh, it was like, oh, it was amazing. So remember that. I could have cared less what Kelly was selling in her house that day from that video. It was herself. She was selling herself totally in that video. And you can do that without doing a video. You can do that by posting the right way on your Facebook. Getting posts. So after you give, you want to get. So it's really important that you spin the right web here. Recruiting is a get post. So you can post things about recruiting. A dream post would be a great way to recruit. What are your goals? What are your New Year's goals for this year? You know, share your New Year's resolutions with me. Would love to know what your New Year's resolutions are. Just take a picture of your planner. Post a picture of your planner underneath mine today. You know, so recruiting. Those are great tips for recruiting and engagement. Booking spas, parties, and consultations. This is a get. So if you want to book a princess party, or if you want to do like a one-on-one consultation, maybe you want to do an all-natural spa party, you know, those are get posts. And I really like to post booking posts, because from bookings I get recruits and sales. So I love to do those as my get. and of course selling. So you can always do a sales post. A great call to action for a sales post is to kind of give them a hint of what's going on in your VIP client group, all the fun that's going on in there, and do a link in that post that says, hey, click here to join my VIP client group. You see Jennifer Piper Kennedy do that a lot. So that's a great way to do a call to action to get them into your group. All right, so let me go ahead and share a new screen with you. I'm going to take you to my Facebook business page. And this is my Facebook business page. Actually, let me click here. So one of the things Christine has taught me, and Facebook has been having this glitch on my desktop computer, so it's not very pretty, but oh well. One of the things that Facebook and Christine has taught me is that this is like the window to your store. So you want this to be a very quick way for people to come to your store and know exactly what you are offering them. So this is something that Christine and I put together, and I love it. It has created a lot of interest in people that are following me and creating new followers. Make sure, too, that your profile pic is very light and airy and bright. I see a lot of people who take selfies in the dark or in their home, and they are just not, I call it Instagramming lighting. You want that Instagramming lighting. It's just very bright and cheerful and lures people into your group. A great place to take one is in a car, so you can see here, like car selfies, or as you're taking a walk or things like that. Now, there's a couple other things on your business page that are very important. The first one are reviews. So you see up there I have 5-star reviews. You want to make sure that people, let me click here, 5 stars. You want to make sure that your clients, oh, Facebook is being really glitchy tonight. Okay, here we go. Most recent. You want to make sure people are going on to your your business page, and they are leaving great feedback on your business page, because this, ladies, is how people shop nowadays. The quickest way for people to know I can trust you is to see a review. So I like to play games and incentives to get people to come over here and leave me a 5-star review. So that's a great way for you to build a following on your business page. The other thing I want to teach you is up here, there's settings. You want to click settings, and you want to go to edit page. And on edit page, a lot of people are asking if you could change your business page. You want to click edit, and you can choose a professional service, you can choose a business, or shopping. I recommend choosing professional service because you can set up like spa services and things like that. And you can even click these and it will tell you how it is going to set up your page. So mine is set right now to professional services. The other thing you want to make sure you do is down here, there's the review tab. Make sure you click settings and that it's on. Because sometimes when you set up your business page, it's not on, and you want to make sure that it is on there. So you can hit save. You can always copy the URL too. And you can go up here to messages, and you could say something like, hey girl, would you do me a favor and leave a review on my Facebook business page? And let's just paste that right there. Boop. And then just say, I'd appreciate it so much. All right. So that's a great way too to get people to leave a review on your business page. So save that. And that's basically what I want to teach you for today, because you want to work on getting your business page set up. You want to work on getting it set up the right way as a service or a brand, and you want to make sure that you have your reviews on it and you're getting people to definitely leave reviews on your business page, because that's key. You want to make sure that you make it look pretty and presentable and alluring. Like I said, make sure you have a good graphic there. I see a lot of people who do like flowers. Don't do flowers. Don't do like Christmas stuff. Do something that says, hey, this is beauty control. This is who I am. This is what I have to offer. And if you scroll through, you can see all the different posts that I have on here. All right. Let's see. There was something else. Yes, the button. And of course, okay, it's being glitchy. So the other thing that you can do to edit your business page is click edit button. And Christine was teaching me that the best way to edit your button is to choose either message me or learn more. Those are the two best buttons that you can pick because they are the less daunting to people. So that would be a great way to get people to do a call to action on your group business page, or on your business page, sorry. So I did want to give you a couple examples. I hope I'm not putting people on the spot by doing this, but like Miriam, I love Miriam's beauty page. Here's another example of somebody who has a beauty control page. One of the tips that I might offer is change your name to Beauty Control by Miriam. You can keep it beauty if you want, but if there's ever a consultant in your area, this is one of the perks too of having this as a, setting this up as a local business, is that if anybody's ever looking for a local beauty control consultant and they go up here and they type in beauty control, the first people that are going to pop up are the people that are in their area. So if they're looking up beauty, they may not find you. So that's just a tip. The other thing too is that a lot of people are posting a lot of different sales posts. And with sales posts, you're not going to gain as much of a following. That's probably why you don't have as many likes on these posts, because people just, they're not going to click that for being sold to. Now, the cool thing about posting on your business page, and Miriam, you may already know about this, you can, I'm trying to do this more and be more consistent with it, but going live on your business page. Now, you may not get as many followers the first couple times you do this, but you can click share down here, and you click share with the dots because you want it to go somewhere. And you can share this on your timeline. You can share this in a group. So you could share it in your VIP client group. So I can even go in here and say Eileen's VIP Beauty Lounge, and that would go right to my beauty lounge. So you can share this, Miriam, or anybody else that's watching. You can share your live videos, and it's much easier to do it from your business page. Share it, start at your business page, and then just share it everywhere you want it to go. So you're only doing one live video. So this is great, Miriam, that you're doing your live videos on your business page. This is perfect. And then if you ever want to get more of a following, maybe get more people to see it and like it, you can boost your post. And we'll talk about that later on, about boosting posts so that more people outside of your network see your posts. That's the best thing about having a business page, is that with a business page, you will gain more clients and you will gain new clients. On my business page, I set myself up as a mobile spa. The reason why I changed a little bit back to that is because I had a lady who actually looked up here and searched spa. And I was one of the first things that popped up for her in Toledo. So she private messaged me and asked if I'd come to her. She said she was a stroke victim. She gave me her address. And I went to her. She did 400 in sales with me the first time, and she did 200 in sales the second time I went to visit her. So you will meet new people if you're posting the right things on your business page. And it's a great way for you to meet new clients. So I think that's basically everything that I had to share today. I hope that you found this informative and educational and that you learned something new today. The things to walk away from today are to set up your business page for sure. And if you don't know how to do that, you can go here to the Facebook link and you can go here down to pages. One of the things we talked about too is you want to make sure you go through here. These are all the pages I follow. You want to make sure you go through and that you are not following other beauty control directors' pages. It doesn't matter if you're friends with them on Facebook, that's fine. But you don't want to be following their pages. And the reason why is because if all these directors are liking each other's pages, then the only people in your audience is going to be directors. And you all want to find new clients. So I know you all were trying to help each other by liking each other's pages, but it's actually been hurting you. So you want to make sure you're following people who like beauty, who like lipstick, who like pretty things, glittery things. Make sure you're following those kind of people and commenting and engaging on their stuff, because that's called prospecting. The other problem too with having beauty control director pages linked to yours is that you will possibly lose clients to other directors. So if I were to go on like Joy Farley's page and like something she did, all my clients are going to see Joyce Farley's stuff now. Sorry, Joy Farley's posts now. And then that client, maybe Joy posts a sale one day and my client sees that sale post. Clients are not paying attention to that kind of stuff. Now directors we are, but clients are not. So that client can very easily place an order with Joy and Joy would just have her as a new client and then I've lost a client. So you want to make sure that you are keeping each other kind of separate. You can always go and visit each other's pages, just make sure you're not following. So up here is a create page. You can create that and you can make it either a local business or place or a brand or product. I am a local business or place, and you can set it up to beauty and beauty control and get started. So that's a great way to get yourself started. So I think that's everything I wanted to cover. So you want to make sure that you're posting consistently. Make sure that you have the calendar, that you're using that consistently. Pace yourself. Remember, this is going to take time, and that's okay. Just give yourself that breath. And that we're so excited for you. And Christine and I are going to be here, and I'm going to help Christine with any questions that you might have. So we're just very excited to get you started in your social media entrepreneurship with beauty control. Thank you so much. I hope that you found this video informative. Make sure to leave comments and just let us know how you felt about it. And thank you so much for all of you and all of your support. Have a wonderful day.